Baikunthpur. It was the first time when I was taking the training like this, online training, from beginning to a level where you can teach and you can use the things. And I'm very happy, and I'm using the same for my students, and they're also playing around with this. The quizzes which I got in this H5 Me was really great, and my students are also liking it. And the overall experience of mine was great, and it was self-paced. That was the benefit of this. Whenever I wanted, I can see, and whenever I wanted, I have to spend it my time once, twice, thrice, whenever I wanted, and how many times I played it. So it was the best part of this online learning, and I've liked it the most.
Oh, thank you very much, madam. And I hope that it has helped you a lot in your online teaching also.
Giving such a nice host to us.
Yes, madam.
Thanks to you, sir, for providing
Okay,
this
madam.
kind of
Okay.
host to us.
Okay.
And we are
Thank you,
really
madam.
happy to have this.
Okay. Thank you for your comments. Thank you very much. Now, shall I call upon Mr. Yogendra Singh of Kendra Vidyalaya Chirimiri to tell his impressions?
Thank you so much, sir, for inviting me.
Thank you.
Most respected director, sir, DC ma'am, and our resource person, and all respected colleagues. From last 9 different method of online teaching. In the guidance of most experienced resource person M. Srinivasan, sir. Dear sir, in this training period, we learn lots of online teaching method in which we come to know about the preparing of study materials, presentation of slide, and making video through screen recorder. And I also come to know about the Google Forms, hot potatoes, and making quiz on quizzy.com. And also use of H5P. I want to say that all are very useful for us and for our student also. If I tell about myself, some methods are very useful for me, like Google Forms and Quizzy.com, and also making video through screen recorder. I started to create Google Forms to our student, and 2 days ago I take a test of class 4 student using Google Forms, and it was very fruitful because most of students participated in this test, and they were enjoying also. So I want to thanks to our resource person, to our DC ma'am and director sir, and also to Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan for organizing such fruitful training session and valuable session. So thank you so much, sir, for organizing this. Thank you.
Thank you, friend. I think very happy to know that you have started using whatever you have learnt. Now I will call upon Ms. Suniti from Baikunthpur, Kendriya Vidyalaya Baikunthpur.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, all. This is Ms. Suniti from Kendriya Vidyalaya Baikunthpur, and thank you for organizing such a nice online training session. We have learned a lot because during these online teaching courses and online teaching, which we are organizing every day and taking classes, we are facing two problems. One was when we are producing any video that was so much large size that we were not able to upload in a given time, and students also facing to download the same. And by these course, by this course, we were familiar with certain softwares like OBS, and Mr. M. Srinivasan sir gave us some ideas about to reduce the sizes of the files, and we can upload them easily, and students can also get them easily. And the second was problem we were facing. How can we assess the child? Like, what is the status that they are learning or else? So the Quizzy.com and Google Forms provided us a platform that where we can take some learning assessment test and to know about the learning of the children. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam, for your comments. Now I call Ms. Sarita Tripathi from Kendra Vidyalaya Baikunthpur.
Yes, sir. परम सम्माननीय मुख्य अतिथि श्री NR मुरली, डायरेक्टर उपायुक्त KVS JT मुंबई, मिस चंदना मंडल, उपायुक्त KVS रायपुर रीजन, ई-लर्निंग ऑनलाइन कोर्स ऑन डिजाइनिंग ई रिसोर्सेज के संचालक माननीय श्री एम श्रीनिवासन जी एवं समस्त विद्वान शिक्षक एवं शिक्षिकाएं, आप सभी का सादर अभिनंदन। कहते हैं आवश्यकता आविष्कार की जननी होती है। निश्चित ही इस वैश्विक महामारी के समय में जब ऑनलाइन कक्षा संचालित करने का प्रयोजन बना, तो हम में से कई के मन में यह प्रश्न था कि शिक्षण तो ठीक है, पर मूल्यांकन तो अत्यंत कठिन और दीर्घकालीन हो जाएगा। डिजाइन लर्निंग का यह प्रशिक्षण निश्चित ही हमारे लिए सफल समाधान और उपयोगी बन गया। 9-10 दिन का यह प्रशिक्षण सत्र अत्यंत व्यवस्थित और सक्रिय रूप में हम तक संचालित करने के लिए माननीय प्रशिक्षक महोदय जी को कोटि-कोटि धन्यवाद। सर, वास्तव में आपने गागर में सागर भर दिया। वो छोटे-छोटे वीडियो क्लिप्स के माध्यम से और ये जो सॉफ्टवेयर आपने हमको इंट्रोड्यूस कराया, वास्तव में बहुत ही उपयोगी है और हम आप इसके लिए आपके आभार व्यक्त करते हैं। आप सभी का दिन स्वास्थ्यप्रद हो, आप सभी स्वस्थ रहें, घर पर रहें। धन्यवाद।
Oh, thank you, madam. Now, before I call Honorable Deputy Commissioner Madam to give her words, I wish to just give a brief report about this program to Madam. Madam, in this program, 46 participants participated from your region. This is batch number 1, in which we have given them 25 videos in different topics, but the videos were divided into 9 working days. We started on Monday to Saturday and Monday to Wednesday. And it has been shared through one platform called X platform, where they can go through the videos, and after that every day morning I gave them a quiz and assignment in Google form, where the quiz they will answer, and in the form of assignment they have been asked to upload a files which they have made, the worksheets which they have made using the softwares, and that was corrected. And in between we already had 2 video interactive sessions to clarify their doubts, and sir also gave a talk to them, and he also asked them what are the problems they are having. And one WhatsApp group was also created. In that every day I used to get queries from them, and I am tried my level best to clarify all their doubts. And thank you, madam. Now I humbly request you to bless the participants.
I did not turn on the.
Okay, madam, please.
Good evening, everyone. With me, Mr. Venkateshwarlu AC is also here. Let me begin by thanking Murli sir, Director Zeet, for accepting our request, because we gave a huge request, 200 plus teachers to organize training for them, dedicated and customized. So thank you, sir, for acceding to our request, and thank you, Srinivasan, for taking up the task. Your energy, I'm sure, has transferred to the participants, because I know you. So if the trainer has the energy, then only the participants can do something. And it is very timely intervention, sir. I have been talking now every day. I speak to teachers online through Google Meet only. I talk one day one school, or maybe more than one school. One day 2 schools also I'm talking. And teachers actually, they require hand holding, because this technology, they may not be very comfortable. They may know something, but they may not know how to use. So it's frustrating at times. So this is very timely intervention, and definitely it will go a long way in raising their motivation levels. That is very important, that we understand their problems, their issues. So thank you again. That's all I have to say. And my teachers, now with this training, I hope that you will work now with more energy, and also you tell your friends also, you can help your friends what you learn, because maybe we got these names, but I know for sure that there may be more teachers who may require such kind of handholding. So thank you again, sir. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for your kind words, madam. Thank you for your encouragement. and we wish to continue the same thing with the remaining batches also. Now I humbly request our Honorable Director Sir to bless the participants and give the valedictory address.
Good evening, friends. My learned colleague, Ms. Mandal, Mr. Venkatesh Varlu, Mr. Srinivasan, who is the man behind this program, and all dear fellow teachers. This is an effort that is not only timely, but it is fulfilling for everyone. For the very simple reason that what we are training, you would be putting to use immediately, and what you are putting to use is going to benefit your learners even when they are at a distance, when they are not actually attending the school. And therefore, on this count, this is a very fulfilling exercise for us. And after any program, if you ask what are the key takeaways, some people would be able to precisely say what the takeaways are, but some people may not be able to identify what are the most important ones and what are the not so most important ones. But if you ask me, from the design that what we kept in mind and how you have received, let me tell you what the takeaways are. The first and foremost takeaway is that never prepare a video which is long, which is data intensive. Always prepare videos which are short, which are crisp, and which do not consume so much of data, for the very simple reason data is neither free for you nor free for your students, and therefore you need to be precise and concise. Second, it is not necessary that you need to make video all the time. You please scout for good quality videos which are already available, and if they are lengthy, if you want to take a portion of them, you edit it and maybe re-upload it only that particular portion what is relevant. And if you find that difficult to do, then you can say that in this video see from such and such time till such and such time. So this type of action on your part can also minimize your load. It is not necessary that everything you need to prepare, some are already there. Why are we focusing on videos? For the very simple reason, this is the replication of an actual classroom in the closest form in the virtual world. But other things are not replication of this in the virtual world, and that is the reason why videos are very essential and very helpful for the young learners. The second thing that you need to understand is, when you are required to write something on board and simultaneously speak, it is easily possible in the classroom because there is a board and children are sitting to you at a listening distance. But then in the virtual world, it is very difficult because you cannot have a board and simultaneously have the camera focus on the board as well as the face. And that is the reason why we wanted to introduce you to the concept of voiceover. So you make the PowerPoint slide and then you give the voiceover. That will be the best replication of what the teacher is actually teaching in the classroom using the blackboard. So if you are requiring some expression, if you are requiring some equation, if you are requiring some diagram, if you are doing some problem solving, then this voiceover would be ideal. But if you are not doing that, if you are only giving some explanation, it is better that you have simple appearance before the camera and then speak to the students. That will be a good replication. So before you decide on making a video, identify the core purpose and based on that choose the option, whether you want to have a PPT voiceover or you want to have a simple recording, and in between show some slides or maybe show some images. That option is there. And remember, in the earlier days working with technology was very difficult, but today working with technology is very easy. At times the maximum that is required of you is to make a few trial and error. If you make few trials, you will be able to get what you are actually requiring. This is one part of it. Then the second part of it is, you also need to provide opportunities for your students to assess, get feedback. So how do you give that option? In the classroom, you can simply call a person, ask them to respond. But in the virtual classroom, that possibility does not exist all the time. Sometimes students may say that I lost connectivity. Sometimes they may say that what they are saying you may not be able to hear. So all kinds of issues could be there. And this is where these interactive assessments become very useful. Even in Google you have that, you have the other forms of interactive assessments. Maybe you can use this H5P, maybe you can use this quizzes, maybe you can use Google Forms, any of those things you can use. These interactive assessments provide you an opportunity to take real-time feedback on how exactly the students have learned and what are they doing and what you need to do. So therefore, this you please remember. And the third and most important thing what we had also shared you was how to document what you are making in the form of a blog. By any chance, if somebody is not able to get connected to you in the real time, and for that person to know what actually happened in a particular day, if you can have the documentation properly put up in your blog, then they can just visit the blog and then they can understand, oh, today my teacher had given 2 sessions and the 2 videos are already available, let me view the videos. Today my teacher has given this particular exercise, let me do this exercise. Today my teacher has given 3 reading materials, let me read them. So that is where you need to use. So I request you to pay attention to all these 3 aspects. One is that the videos near replication of the classroom. Second is that the interactive assessments for getting real-time feedback. And the third, documentation of what exactly happened in the classroom so that students can fall back and see by any chance if they are not able to get connected, by any chance if they are losing connectivity in between, or by any chance if they have some difficulty at some point of time. So for all these, documentation becomes very handy. And let me add a word of caution here. What have been introduced to you, they are not the final points. You see, from our awareness, what appeared the best possible option to us at this moment in time has been shared with you. But tomorrow, something better than this, something easier than this can come. And in such a situation, you should have your eyes and ears open, continuously look for things, and if something better than this comes, you should be able to migrate to that better resource and thereby enhance your efficiency and make the experience of your students very pleasant. And remember, today what people speak about is also the quality of experience. You see, when somebody is going to a movie hall, when somebody is going to an auditorium, when somebody is going to an exhibition, the efficiency of that is measured by a parameter what is called as the quality of experience. So in the virtual world, as teachers, we should also try to look for what is the quality of experience that we are able to provide to our students. And remember, with more and more inputs, with more and more manipulables, then we can naturally and necessarily enhance the quality of experience for our learners. So the target for a person who is taking support of the virtual world should be to focus on improving the quality of experience for the students. Remember, better the quality of experience, better the engagement. Better the engagement, better the learning. Better the learning, greater the success. So therefore, ultimately, whatever new things that they come, you should keep at the back of your mind how best you can provide better quality of experience to your students, better quality of experience to your learners without putting so much strain on you, so much strain on your resources, and so much strain on the resources of your students. And of course, lastly, a word of caution, and that caution is, just because these are difficult times when people cannot come and then sit in a physical classroom, it does not mean children should not be encouraged to read the textbooks, children should not be encouraged to write and do it in their notebooks. These are all only supporting mechanisms, but the actual task for the student should be to effectively using their textbooks, to effectively using their notebooks, and then in the habit of learning. And that these are all support mechanisms to achieve that. Remember this and go ahead. I take this opportunity to thank you for your active participation, and I wish you had a very gainful experience, and this gainful experience would be a big impetus for you to make your students have a better quality of experience. Whatever be your requirements, you can continue to ask us. I don't guarantee that we will be able to give you all the answers. Whatever questions we can answer, we will definitely answer. And for whatever questions we do not know the answer, maybe we will try to find the answer and share it with you. And if we don't find the answer, we will acknowledge that we are not able to find the answer. Because today the rate at which knowledge is adding up is very, very furious. So at this furious rate, it is humanly impossible for any one of us to keep ourselves updated. Whatever we can gain, we are gaining. Whatever we could not, we should have, and we do not have any hesitation in accepting that I don't know this or we don't know this. Possibly you can try to find out or we will try to find out. And that should be the attitude. And remember, some of your students can have better insights, better inputs, gather it. Some of your parents can have access it and try to put all those good things to use. And remember, you are part of a brand which is so familiar and so highly recognized, and if that needs to continue, then your levels of performance need to be kept at very, very high levels, and all our efforts are only in supporting that particular endeavor. With this, I wish you all the very best, and again, the successful participation in this course, we will be sending you an e-certificate, and that certificate we will send upon receipt of all the assignments from your end. So if somebody had sent it earlier and if somebody had done it in time, immediately that person will get. So don't be worried why I have not got the certificate. So if you have not got the certificate, because we are keeping a tab whether you are submitting all the things, the moment you submit all, you will also get your certificate. With this, I thank each and every one of you, your Assistant Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner, as well as our training associate, Mr. Srinivasan, with whose efforts this program had become successful. Thank you and all the very best.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. We sincerely thank Deputy Commissioner and Director, sir, for sparing his valuable time and giving the valedictory address, and also the Assistant Commissioner of Raipur region and Deputy Commissioner of Raipur region for sparing their valuable time and be at this valedictory function. I sincerely thank each one of you for your participation in this course. Thank you very much. இதுல ஒன்றும் அப்படி இருக்கலாம், ஆனா இது we have to thanks everybody. Thank you very much.